Hey guys, it's Christy with Zen 10 Lotus Tarot, and I just wanted to come to you real quick today to get this message across to anybody who might need to hear it. Before I get started, I'm going to begin this way. I never like to, I like to be the deliverer of excellent news, like we all do. We like to be the receiver of excellent news. We like to be the deliverer of excellent news. Um, Unfortunately, like sometimes in this endeavor of mine, which I like to call a gift, um, I get some not so great messages. Um, and so I just have to give you a little background. And before I even begin, let me say that if this is not your story, um, you know, let her be. Like, this is a collective channeled reading for anybody who may need to hear it. And that means like anybody that comes across this video on YouTube, and that's millions of people. So just because I say something doesn't mean that the message is for you. So do not claim it unless it's your story, or unless it resonates with you to a point where you're like, wow, that's uncanny, and maybe this is a sign or this is a message for me. So that's the way you have to utilize tarot, in a way that some messages are for you, some messages are not for you. A collective reading is very general. This is a channeled reading where I'm giving you the things that I've gotten from spirit over the last several weeks, but particularly in the last 3 days. And because the messages are coming so rapidly and overwhelming, I felt like they're important to get out to somebody who needs to hear it. So, with that being said, um, what I'm going to do, just because I've been trying to go over the cards all morning to see if it's lining up with some of the channeled messages, and it is. So I don't know if those cards will come back out, but we're going to do a combination of channeled and tarot messages today in this video. Last 3 days, I have been exhausted. And when I say exhausted, it's like, just don't feel good. Like, super anxious, super like, drained of my energy. Excuse me. And, couldn't really figure out, like, didn't really, it's not like felt sick, but like not well either, if that makes sense. Not sure what, couldn't pinpoint like what could I be feeling that's making me feel this way, what could be going on, and today it all kind of like came to a head and made sense to me. um this morning I was overwhelmed with grief, and I can't even explain where this grief was coming from. Um, couldn't stop crying for probably about 2 hours. Um, Now, I mean, we all have shit in our life and like things go wrong from time to time, but like I am not really a huge crier, if that makes sense. Like, I'll usually allow myself about a 10-minute span to cry it out, and then I get on with my day. And that's just who I am, like that person who has to be stubborn and tough and whatever, and like, okay, cry for a minute, cry baby, and then move on. Like, and that is so stupid, I know, because sometimes you just need to cry. But I don't typically cry for 2 hours straight, especially when I don't know what I'm crying about. I have no idea, you know? But it's grief because I feel an overwhelming loss in my stomach, an overwhelming feeling of shame and guilt and regret, and like every bad feeling you can think of, I was overwhelmingly feeling. About what? I have no idea. So I don't like it when I don't know where my emotions are coming from. If I can pinpoint, I'm all about it. You know what I mean? And then I can work through it and heal it. But so I haven't been able to really do a video in the last couple of days because I just don't even know where my emotions and these messages are coming from. But I know they're not my messages personally, so somebody needs to hear them, and I need to get this video out for that purpose. So please, if you are used to being on my channel for super inspiring and inspirational messages, which is what I love to do, which is what I want to do, which is what I want to help people to understand, is that when we focus on good, we bring more good. But I feel like these feelings and these messages aren't going to stop unless I say them to somebody, if that makes sense. So we're gonna get started. Here's your warning. If you don't like negative, click off now. And I get it. Trust me, because if it's negative, I'll click off of it when I'm on YouTube. So if you need to click off for that purpose, then go ahead. But if you're here, I feel like you're here for a reason. At least start to listen to the messages. If they're not yours, then go ahead and click off. So let's see. Okay, just pretty much how they've been all day. So yeah, despair on the bottom of the deck. And I mean, this card actually truly just describes exactly how I've been this morning, like unable to control my feeling of despair, if that makes sense. This message could be for somebody embodying their masculine energy right now. Clarify a couple just to see if the same things come. Okay. One more. Okay, so you may be someone embodying your masculine energy. You may be going through some kind of change that could possibly lead to like unexpected income, or maybe you've received unexpected income that is causing this feeling like you have to leave. Like change card is about like getting the F out of Dodge for whatever reason. And it's like, it seems like you are contemplating, somebody is contemplating a move or a trip somewhere. Right now there's thoughts around it, because you've received a message of concern about a false person and possibly like a loss of something. Like, okay, so like thief is here, false person is here, and coffin is here. So you may have lost some assets. You may have lost a relationship. You may have found that you've lost money that could cause you to become poor. You are in despair because you've received this message, and your thoughts are concerning like possibly getting the F out of Dodge because of it. Like you don't what is this coffin? So maybe a loss of a job, or a loss of or like, okay, I don't know, loss of a relationship, loss of marriage, whatever it is. You're thinking about going on a journey and just getting the F out of here. There may be a thief in your energy. There may be a false person in your energy. You may be dealing with some lack right now, money issues, money problems. Now I'm going to go to the tarot. Maybe dealing with a Sagittarius or another fire sign, Leo, Aries. Yeah, you've been dealing with some kind of like some kind of manipulative, chaotic, shitty energy. Somebody who's been controlling, somebody who maybe you thought was your wish fulfillment and turns out they're a nightmare. And when I say nightmare, like you perceive them, the toxicity, you know, is definitely there. Yeah, this has created like a tower moment for you that you're going through right now, and it's like everything that you thought you knew, thought you were building, thought that was going to be like your wish fulfillment has like kind of crumbled to the ground. And I'm gonna clarify what that means. Clarify the tower. Yeah, you're looking at things completely from a different perspective, because maybe there were things that were hidden that you weren't aware of, and now you're finding out the truth. And this is causing you to want to be completely independent and stable on your own and take a leap of faith, which would actually be karmic justice for you, to start up a new beginning and walking away from the 8 cups that you have invested in this situation. And this may have been a marriage, somebody that you lived with or shared a home with. Somebody that you could have been married to, or you plan to marry in the future, or you really saw it going in that direction. But you're no longer holding on to this commitment. Clarify journey. My journey. Yeah, it's like you want to get out of here. Wherever you are. It's like you want to get the heck out of here or there or whatever situation that you're in right now, but it's like you don't have the capability to do so for whatever reason. Like there's issues surrounding money, surrounding stability. And that could be any kind of stuff. Like maybe you have assets wrapped up with this person. Maybe there's issues going on. Maybe they've stolen finances from you, or they've literally like been this false person of like somehow tricked you in some way out of money or resources or stability. Okay, and like that's the way you're feeling about it, is that you were tricked out of your stability, and that's something that you were completely feeling. You were feeling like you were making the right decision at the time, that you met this person and that you fell in love with this person. But there is a death to the situation. Yeah, no more juggling. Clarify feed. So maybe this person was sharing resources with someone else, like literally giving money to other people. Like your heart, okay, like say you go to work and you earn money and then they go and give it to someone else or share it with someone else, or they're sharing their time and energy and effort with someone else. But because this is a pentacle, I feel like it's like actual money, like sharing resources with someone else. Clarify message of concern. Yeah, like you felt like this person tricked you, and said that they loved you and that like they were going to like give you this stable offer, and the offer that they gave you was like not all the way true. Like they're not the person you expected them to be in the matter. And now it's like you're working your ass off, you're poor, you're in despair, and you've now realized that you're dealing with a false person in your energy. I'm sorry, whoever's dealing with this. This is causing you to be like super on guard about everything, like super on guard about anybody that you have in your surroundings, super on guard about who you let into your life, super on guard about who to trust, because I feel like this is like a community of people that like people that you trusted. Like this may even like involve a friend or somebody close to you, or a family member, or clarify the 9 of Wands. Somebody you trusted completely, but now you're completely paranoid about everything and everybody in your surroundings. Like, what are their motives? Like, who's lying to me? Who's telling the truth? May have even been a female in your friend group who who somebody was sharing resources with, sharing their time and energy with, sharing money with. Sneaking around with, lying or cheating or deceiving, secrets. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're no longer holding on to this relationship. You're making a judgment call, that it's time to find the strength to no longer, and even though you like were waiting and investing and doing everything you needed to do, it's like it's time to move forward. You know what I mean? Like it's time to be done. Because you don't want to feel like that sense of lack anymore. You don't want to feel that sense of like knowing that I don't know, that your investment is not going the way that you had planned or that you had hoped for, because this person that you decided to invest with was not who you thought they were. I'm going to give you some of the channeled messages from my dreams. That's this. And again, if they're not your messages, don't take them. If these messages are not your messages, don't take them. I feel like you're going to be finding out some information that is going to put this all in perspective for you. If you are the person who's contemplating who you can and cannot trust in your surroundings, if you are feeling like you want to get the F out of Dodge, somebody is currently stealing from you, or you feel like you have a false person in your energy, some of these messages may be for you. I took the messages that I felt in my dreams the last couple days and heard, and if they're not yours, don't take them. I feel like I've gotten a lot of remorse, regret, guilt, like overwhelming guilt of like feeling like stuck against the wall, okay? Like, because it's almost like when someone knows they've done something wrong, like, okay, for instance, as a kid, like, I'll just throw this out there as an example, but like as a kid, when you knew you did something wrong, right? And you got caught in some way, shape, or form, it's like all of a sudden, like you had all these emotions of shame and guilt and like, you know, like your stomach hurt and like, you know, like sick to your stomach because you were completely found out. But I feel like it's like there's also a sense of anger and like resentment because you feel like you've been fooled at the same time. And that's why some of these messages are so resonating with what has come out in my dreams and in my meditations. Because it's like it's a whole story playing out in my meditations and dreams, and it's not mine. It's not my story. So it's like it's for somebody out there. And I feel like there may be even blackmail involved or somebody trying to extort money to keep quiet about something. Just a side note, like I don't know if that's the truth of the matter or if somebody needs to hear that, but it's like they're taking that person's guilt and shame and feelings of regret and they're capitalizing on it, if that makes sense. Somebody blackmailing somebody to keep them stuck in a situation, keep them like bound to them or to a situation or to a relationship or to a I don't know, it's very weird stuff, but I'm here to tell you, like, I've been crying it out for like all morning, and it's not my story. So it's okay, let's keep going. Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Shit, I've only got 5 minutes. I'm gonna pause this really quick. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back, but I've only got 5 more minutes here, so I'm just gonna throw out some of my channeled messages. What I got in meditation today was, okay, surface range. Like, I feel like there's things coming to the surface, okay? Things that, and here's the crazy part. Like, I even heard someone say, get your tissues, ha ha ha, like making fun of somebody who's crying. And it was like, okay, get your tissues. Like, if you were gonna say that to somebody who is sad, like get, like, when you hear this story, get ready for the tissues because you're gonna need it, type thing. But this was like somebody relaying the story to someone else and saying, get your tissues, ha ha ha, and laughing very mean. It seemed very harsh, like somebody making fun of someone who was crying and in pain. So that's why I said there's like arrogance and surface things coming to the surface. Somebody saying it's a beautiful day, again, like, somebody's in pain and they're saying it's a beautiful day, like they're happy about it. I had left, this is really weird too, I had left knuckle pain, extreme left knuckle pain during meditation today. And it was like, I've never had a pain during meditation ever. Normally but I like to focus on what happens during meditation as well as just, not just hearing things or seeing things or getting messages, but I also like to know what I'm feeling. And when I feel something out of the ordinary, I always write it down. And I had left knuckle pain, like somebody punched a wall. Like, that's the only thing I can figure out, like that would cause that kind of pain. I mean, haven't we all at some point punched a wall or something in the past? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not everybody's crazy, but not that that's crazy, but when you get angry enough and you just like want to punch something, like I feel like somebody punched a wall or something. I got test is positive. So I don't know what that means. Pregnancy test, an evaluation of some kind. Anyways, I feel like it wasn't great news, whatever it being positive meant. And then I heard hair. Something about hair. Maybe it was a DNA test. Maybe it was a hair test. I don't know. Maybe a drug test where they have to test your hair. Whatever it was, the test was positive. So I don't know. So I'm going to quickly get out these last few messages from my dreams to see what is for who. Hurry, 2 minutes. The storm is brewing. Get ready for a battle. Protection is needed from your enemies. I don't know what that means. You are loved unconditionally. No matter what happens, you are loved unconditionally from the spirit angels. These are your guides. There is interference in your connection. Move silently. Someone is trying to trap you with a child. False woman. So maybe that has something to do with the test. The full moon is significant. Drop the how, the why, the who, the when. Trust, faith, divine timing. one more. I got time for one more. Better communication will help you provide clarity and understanding. Make the first move. Okay, guys, I gotta go because this is gonna cut out. I'll do a part 2 if I feel necessary. Thanks. Bye.